The British government delivered its latest fiscal plan on Thursday, including £30 billion of spending cuts and £25 billion of tax rises. Delivering the autumn statement, Chancellor of the Exchequer Jeremy Hunt introduced a series of policies intending to restore the country's reputation, shore up its balance sheet, and bring down the soaring inflation.
The Chancellor extended a windfall tax on oil and gas companies, lowered the higher rate of tax threshold, increased the minimum age, and so on. The government said this is a targeted package of support for the most vulnerable, alongside measures to get debt and government borrowing down.
We've got a stagnant economy, which is technically in recession and will continue to be so for the next 2 years. But we've also got then high inflation. So we've got stagflation, stagnation plus inflation.
People are already digging deeper because of inflation. It means that your current income doesn't go as far as it used to. Some groups are able to offset that by negotiating pay rises, but many are not. So for everybody, it's a mix of measures. My guess, without doing a complicated analysis, is that the most hit will be middle-income people.
The policies came amid a worsening cost of living crisis across Britain. The country's inflation has hit a 41-year high of 11.1% in October.
Which part of your cost went up the most?
Everything. Foodstuffs, shopping, energy, of course. It seems that everything has inflated, and it has a knock-on effect between each part of every supply chain and every industry.
Yeah, 100%. I think everything's skyrocketed a bit, hasn't it? You kind of walk around a supermarket now. I mean, I have a Sainsbury's near me, and even just the price of butter is extortionate. Everything is going up a lot, and especially as a student as well. It's really hard to manage it all with heating and electricity. Like, my flat is absolutely freezing.
The Office for Budget Responsibility expects disposable incomes to fall 7% in the next 2 years, the biggest drop on record and wiping out 8 years of growth. Hunt said Britain's economy is already in a recession that will shrink output by 1.4% next year.
Can you and your family manage the price rise now?
Yes, we can, but only because we have good earnings. Other people, they can't manage it. I think if you earn less than £50,000 or £60,000 in London, you're in trouble.
What do you think about that?
So income tax is already very high. The UK is probably becoming a more and more difficult place to live.